Yes, good evening, everyone. We are again back with the online quiz series of paper one. Welcome, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Today, we are going to do something like I'm going to teach you, like in the classroom, what we do. Like we are dealing with the mathematical reasoning today. So, obviously, we'll have some questions and I will explain you, like, I will teach you in the live session. Yeah, you two babies, come, we can learn something related with mathematical reasoning today. Yes. Yeah, good evening. Good evening. Afrin, good evening. Akhilesh, good evening. Yes. Now, can we move with the questions and answers now? Now, yeah, that's there. So, it's a 29 online quiz series. Okay. So, it's 29 and mathematical reasoning is here. And it's a very, like, very tricky and like also the toughest part where you, like, where you face something very tough in this parts where mathematical reasoning and what you have for data interpretation. So if it is very clear with you all these two things like maths and data interpretation, you will increase your confidence in answering all those questions in paper one. You'll develop a systematic way of answering. So that is what when you do more questions and it is related to mathematical reasoning. Fine. So going to the first question now, like we can move to the first question. Be ready with your pen, paper, and everything else. Okay. So this will be an interesting session. Like you do these things, then answer, then I will explain all those things out to you, how it is going to work out and all. So can we do some mathematical reasoning now? First question. So numbers series, it's find the missing term in the series 1, 4, 13, 40, dash and 364. Yeah. Number series is actually what you know. Uh, these are like easy questions that you have, like, but it can make you confused. And it's easy one, but when you do some many questions, like when you have practice on that, it's very simple that you can like catch it up very easily. So you have here like 1, 4, 13, 40, dash and 364. So then can you go with the answer and then I will go with the explanation. Just try it out that you can how the things are going. Options, it's 196, 221, 121, 302. What is the answer now? Yes, the option is C, where we have 121. How the 121 is going? So whenever you have a number series, guys, so here we have the number series like 1, 4, 13, 40, and dash, and going to have 364. And now, what will be the your first attempt to have is you just take the difference of the second term and first term, third term and second term and go on. Okay, so 4 minus 1, it will be 3 that you have here. Here you have 9. Okay, 13 minus like 40 minus 30, you have 27. So now you have a connection with these numbers. That means a series like which when you take the subtraction or when you take the difference, yeah, the answers are coming as 121. Very good. When you take the difference, it's coming as like again a series is coming like it's very easy to click in your mind. Now 3, 9, 27. Like you can see where it is into 3, right? Here also it is into 3. So obviously the next number that should be added here will be it is into 3, that is 81. So 81 should be added to this. Okay, plus 81 should be added. So here the answer will be coming as 81 plus 40, that is 121. That is how we are getting 121. Yes. Is that okay with you guys? That's quite easy, right? And I think the explanation is also clear. Like when I explain by writing it, I think it's very more clear with you. Can we move on to the next question? It's like you do, and then I will explain the answers. Fine? Yes. So the next question, what we we have a, like not only number series, okay, we have a, like mixed type of questions we have now. Several questions from like touching all the parts of maths what we have. Next one. Okay, this is coding. Somewhat near to a number series or letter series what we have. Coding. So grape is coded as 21, 54, 3, 48, 15. Melon is coded as 39, 15, 36, 45, and 42. How will peach be coded? Okay. So like uh we need to understand the coding, like the how, which is the correct code. So that is why like the correct like the code is given, like two codes are given, two example codings are given, and you know how to like you want to know that how peach will be coded in the same language. Uh, if it is a coding with the alphabets and the numbers, obviously you should know the positional letters. Sorry, positional numbers. So with A, what is a positional number? The positional number of A is 1. B is 2. Likewise, the Z is 26. Likewise, you have 1 to 26. And then any relation is there with those. And can you express it any new relation with that? So that is what we are going to do it now. So grape, it is coded as 21, 54, 3, 48, and 15. Yeah. I will go with the answer and then I will explain to you what is the reason behind that. The answer is 48, 15, 3, 9, 24. If it is anybody is getting the correct answer, you can give me a thumbs up or like, yeah, it's B. Anjan is saying it's B. Now I have the positional numbers also here. Okay. Now check in there. The grape stands for the positional number 7, right? Okay. So when with G, when it's going with G, it is 7. Okay. Now that 7 is coded as 21. 21. Okay. R, what do we have for R? It is like 18, what we have, 18. So 18, for R, it is coded as 18 and 18 is coded as 54. Now you have a relation. Can you think that it is into 3? Into 3. Now what is A? A is the positional number is 1. So 1 is into 3. 1 into 3 is 3. So that's the answer. And check for the full one. Like I will tell you that if a series, the pattern is following, check for the entire letters. Then only it will be very like you can confirm that and then move into that. So into 3 it is 48. Yeah, it's very good. Now it's E. E you have is 5. Then it is into 3. You have 15. Correct. So that is the coding. And how can you code the peach? It is very simple. Now into 3 you can do that. So peach, you should first write the letters all there. Peach, P-E-A-C-H. Okay. The position letter of P is what? 16. The position letter of E is 5. Position letter of A is 1. C is 3. And H is 8. Okay. So now into 3. All into 3. That is 48. 5 into 3. Our pattern is into 3. 15. 1 into 3. It is 3. 3 into 3. It is 9. 8 into 3. It is 24. Yeah. Now this is the code. Is it okay now? Is my explanation okay with you? Yeah. I think all of you have given the answers correct. Very good. That is what. So the coding is given as, the coding should be given as like you understand the coding and then go with the answers there. Okay. That is what we have in the second question now. Can we move on to the next one? Yeah. A question from the average part. There are two batches A and B of a class. Batch A consists of 36 students and batch B consists of 44 students. Find the average weight of whole class if average weight of batch A is 40 kilogram and that of batch B is 35 kilogram. Yeah. So simple one. Whenever you have a question on average, think that you have the formula of average as the total sum by the observations. Okay. So when you have average, the average formula is what you have, sum by the total number. Okay. Sum by the total number. Now, if you want to have the sum, just multiply this average into total. So average into the number gives the sum of that, like all those numbers. So this should be there in your mind. So if you have the total number and the average given, if you want to get the sum, you can just multiply those average into number. That is the thing that you want to remember. So what we have is, there are two batches A and B. Okay. Going for, there are two batches, A and B. Okay. And in A, what is the average given? The average given for A is 40 kilogram. Okay. Now the A consists of how many students? The number of students. The number of students in A is 36. So if you want the sum, what will be the answer? Sum is equal to 40 into 36. That is what we want to do. Just multiply 40 into 36. You will get the answer as 1440. You can multiply and just have the answer. Okay. And then here the average for B is given as what? It is 35 kilogram. Okay. Then what is the number of B? The number of B is given as 44 students. He said, so what is the sum of that? Sum is equal to 35 into 44 that you have. So what is the answer? That is 159040. Sorry, 1540. That is the answer. So what do you want? The average weight of the whole class. So obviously you should like the sum of A plus B, you should take A plus B. What is the sum of A plus B? That is 1440 plus that is 1550. You'll get the answer as 2980. This is a sum. And what is the total number? Total number what we have is 80. How did you get 80? And 36 plus 44. It is 80. Then if you want the average, just divide 2980 by 80. 2980 by 80. You will get the answer as, what is the answer? Our answers are coming very good. It is 37.25. We'll get the answer. We'll check for the answer if it is right or wrong. Yeah, it is 37.25. The answer is 37.25. Okay. So this is how you deal with the average question part. You have the number, you have the average, multiply it. Then like read the question, what do you want? Like average weight of the whole class means you should add it. How did you get 80? You should have an idea. How did you get 80? 36 plus 44. You add the total number. That is how you get 80 there. Here, this is the total number. So 36 and plus 44 that you have 80 here. You add it. Clear. I think my explanation is very clear with you. I'm going to the next question. Okay, guys. The answer is 37.25. Salaries of Ram and Sham are in the ratio 4:5. The salary of each is increased by 5,000. Then the new ratio becomes 50:60. What is Sham's present salary? Yeah. Whenever you have ratio, like whenever I'm dealing with the classes and all, I will tell them that whenever you are dealing with the ratio 4:5, you will have a common quantity called X. And here we can take that as 4X and 5X. Okay. So this is for Ram and the next one is for Sham. Okay. So what happened is the salary of each is increased by 5,000. So an addition of 5,000 is to be done. With both of them, an addition of 5,000 should be done. So actually what is the things? It will become 4X plus 5,000. And it is said that when it is the salary is increased by 5,000, the new ratio becomes, so ratio, we'll take the ratio 5X plus 5,000 also. Now this is a ratio, okay? What is the new ratio will become? It is 50/60. And you can cancel the zeros and then what you can do? You can just cross multiply the things. You can just cross multiply 5/6. Okay. So 6 should be multiplied here. And this 5, this should be gone upside here. Cross multiply. And with cross multiplication, you should be very careful that 4X plus 5,000 should be put in the bracket as the 6 goes for both those terms. And here also 5 into this 5X plus 5,000. Then can solve the X, the common quantity can solve. So it is 24X plus 30,000 is equal to 25X plus 25,000 that you have. Okay, when you multiply, open the bracket. And like I will take 25,000 to the left. So 30,000 minus 25,000 is equal to 25X minus 24X. So I am just taking those, like transposing all those things and changing the sign. So here it will be 5,000. And what is like, it is X is equal to 5,000. So the common quantity what we have is 5,000. What is asked, it is Shyam's present salary. So you know Shyam's present salary will be 5x plus 5,000 because the salary is increased. So what is 5x plus 5,000? 5 into 5,000 plus 5,000. Yeah. So those who got 25,000, there is a confusion that where the Shyam's present salary should be there. So now it is like present salary 5,000 increase is also there, right? If the old salary, if it is asked, worry, no worries. Present salary it is asked. So 25,000 plus 5,000 it is there. The answer is 30,000 what we have. 30,000. The answer is 30,000. Yeah. Option B what we have as the correct answer. Yes, great. That is the answer. 30,000 is the answer. Is it okay, guys? So 25,000 plus 5,000, 30,000. Like, read the question very carefully. Shyam's present salary that we need. 25,000 is also in the option. We can click that by like unknowingly. We can click and like you should read the question twice or thrice. That is what. Be aware. Okay. Going to the next one. Next question, what we have. Yes, your answers are correct, guys. It's going good. Very great. Question number 5. 50% of a number is 18 less than 2/3 of that number. Find the number. Okay. 50% of a number is 18 less than 2/3 of that number. Find the number. It's quite easy. Like whatever you don't know, you should take as x. So find the number. Let me take the number as x. Okay. So the first number is let the number be x. All those steps are not needed in net exam, but for your understanding, I am taking for writing. Let the number be x. And what is 50% of that number? That will be 50 by 100 of x, right? So into x. 50 by 100 of x. That's equal to 2 by third. 18 less than 2 by third of the number. That means 2 by third of the number is 2 by 3x minus 18. Is it that the equation that we can form? So here when we cancel, it will be 1 by 2. Don't go for like bigger numbers. You can just cancel. So it will be 1x by 2 is equal to 2 by 3x minus 18. So from here, you can have take the LCM and it will be like you can take the sorry, I will transfer it x by 2 minus 2x by 3 is equal to minus 18 will be. So whenever you transpose left hand side and right hand side those things, it is obvious that it should be obvious that you should change the sign also. Is it clear with you guys? Now, it is like you can just multiply, you can cross multiply and have the LCM. So 3x minus 4x by 6 is equal to minus 18. And minus x will be equal to minus 18 into 6. So minus x will be equal to minus, the answer will be 108. So x will be, you can cancel those negative signs, x will be 108. X will be 108. So here the answer D will be the option. I think it's, yeah, you all are getting option D. Correct. Can we move on? The answer is 108 only. Correct. So this is how you form the equation and then do. It's very easy. Clear, guys? So that is the explanation of that question. Moving to the next part. A question from blood relation. You know, like when you have a blood relation question, you should draw the family tree and all. So X and Y are brothers. Yeah, fine. R is the father of Y. T is the only sister of S and S is maternal uncle of X. How is T related to R? Okay. So like whenever you have a doubt like T related to R, what is like if you get the relation as mother and son, like so what is the answer? Son or mother? Or like you have a confusion. So better what you want to think is if it is related to R or T related to R, so you should check for related to dash which number or which which person. So think that what this person will call this one. Okay, what this person will call the T or what R will call T. That will be the relationship. So related to which person. So that what that person will what that person will call the next person. So can we draw a family tree? Like what we have is X and Y are brothers. So X and Y are here like brothers. We can write in the same line X and Y are brothers. X and Y are brothers. Now, R is the father of Y. So obviously, if R is the father of Y, obviously if X and Y are brothers, so this the father of X and Y is R. Okay, from that sentence you can get that it's like you can give a positive sign to understand that it's a male. So X and Y are brothers, it's given. R is the father of Y because like as X and Y are brothers, obviously R is the father. If it of Y, obviously it will be the father of X also. And T is the only sister of S. So now we don't have any connection with T and S here. So we can read the next sentence. S is the maternal uncle of X. Oh, that's correct. Maternal uncle of X. So maternal uncle means here, like there will be a person which is married to R. Okay, we don't know that. And though that person's sister will be, oh, sorry, uncle will be S. Okay. So S is the maternal angle of X. Maternal angle means X will be having a mother. X will be having a mother. And that mother's brother will be S. Okay. And you can read that the next, like the previous sentence. T is the only sister of S. So T is the only sister. That means this is a female. T is the only sister. So S and T are just they are brother and sisters, you know, like X and then this X and T, X, Y, and T. T is the mother of X and Y. And you know that R and T are they are married and T is the wife of R. Actually, what will R call T? Wife. So obviously D is the option there. That is the correct answer that we can have. So this is the family tree that we have clear. So how like to understand like the gender also like you can put negative and like positive. Universally accepted symbols or signs for male and female. Don't think that I put that sign. Okay. So it's a universally one like male you have positive and like female you have a negative symbol. Fine. So going to the next one, I think it's very clear with you. Moving to the next one. Two trains of length 110 meter and 85 meter are moving in the same direction at 12 meter per second and 7 meter per second respectively. Find the time in seconds taken by the faster train to cross the slower train. Yeah, you need the time. And you know, when you have a relative speed, what you want to do, when you have the relative speed, what you will do when you have, so when you have the two trains to get the relative speed, you have a term called relative speed. So, okay. Okay, you have a term called relative speed. So in here, it is two trains and relative speed, how it can be when it is moving in the same direction. When it is moving in the same direction, the relative speed should be subtracted. The relative speed should be subtracted. And if it is moving in the opposite direction, it should be added. It should be added. Clear? So the two speeds of those two trains which are on the same direction should be subtracted to get the relative speed, and two trains which are on the opposite direction to get the relative speed should be added. So here it is said that two trains of length. So here we have the length as d1, maybe the distance as 1, d1 as 110 meters. I am taking the distance. Okay, d2 as 85. Like I am taking the distance as the length of the train only. And what is the speed one here? Speed one is 12 meter per second and speed two is 7 meter per second. Okay. So what is the relative speed? What is the relative speed here? It is actually equal to 12 minus 7. That is 5 meter per second. So what is the formula for speed? Speed is equal to distance by time. From that, we can take time is equal to distance by speed. That's equal to what is the distance? 110 plus 85, because as it is moving in the same direction, the distance should be added obviously. 110 plus 85 divided by 5. And it is like you have 195 by 5. We'll get the answer as 39. 39 seconds. Okay. So that's 39 seconds will be the correct answer. Yeah, you have the answers. Great. You have the answers in your hand. That is 39 seconds. Clear, guys? 39 seconds is the answer. So think that relative speed, when you have the same direction, subtract and opposite direction, we should add. So that is the only thing that you have to have in your mind when you have the relative speed. Next, going to the 8th question. Yeah, find the missing term again. We have a series 13, 14. It's an easy one that you can get. Just take the difference 13, 14, 23, then 48, then 97, then 178, then there's a question mark. Okay. So going with the subtraction, what we have here, like 1, it is subtracted, then 14, 23, it is 9, 23, 48, it is 25. Yeah, it is there. It's 49. Yeah. Now we understand the trend. Do you understand the trend? This 1 square, 3 square, 5 square, 7 square. Obviously, this one will be 9 square. 81 will be, yeah, it is 81. So it is 9 square. So what is the next number that should be added? It is 11 square that should be added. So 121 should be added there. So 178 plus 121. What you will get? The answer is 299 plus 121. Just 299 that you have. Is it the answer that you got? 299. Yeah, it's 299 that we got. Sorry, I cleared very early, but the answer is 299. I think you understood the explanation also. Like it's the squares of the odd numbers. That is why I'm telling you that the square numbers minimum up to 25. Like when I teach in the class also, I will tell to the students, you should be familiar with the squares up to 25. Minimum up to 25. You should learn. And also the cube numbers up to 15. It's very obvious that you should learn. Now, question number 9. It's a question related to the simple interest. A man took loan from a bank at the rate of 12% per annum. Simple interest. After 3 years, he had to pay rupees 5,400 interest only for the period. That means 5,400 as the interest only. The principal amount borrowed by him was so here, like whenever we have a question related with the simple interest part, write the data that is given. Here the principal you want to find out. So P, that is a question mark there. What is R given? That R is 12%. What is the time period that taken for the interest? 3 years. And what is the interest? That is a simple interest obtained as 5,400. That is how the question goes, right? Because only 5,400 he has to pay for the interest, and it is a simple interest. Just substitute in the formula that you have for simple interest. Simple interest is equal to P R T by 100. So 5,400 is equal to P is there. Let it be there. 12 into 3 by 100. So just take this thing to the left side. It will be like 50, 00 and 2 zeros more. Okay. 5,40,000 is equal to 36P. And what will be P is equal to 5,40,000 divided by 36. Okay. So I can you can cancel it by here it can be cancelled by 15. So P will be equal to 15,000. Just divide it and find out. P is equal to 15,000. Yeah, we have got the correct answers from the YouTube by babies. Yeah, correct. It is 15,000. Can we check? Like it's C 15,000 what we have. So this is the explanation that I given to you. I think it's very clear with you. P is 15,000. Okay. Going with the next question. Formula for simple interest and compound interest, it should be known to you. Simple interest PRT by 100 and compound interest, you know, P into 1 plus R by 100, the whole raised to T. The letters go with this, like goes the same, but the formula have different approach and you should be familiar with that. The question number 10. Ravi's present age is 3 years less than twice his age 12 years ago. What is Ravi's age now? Okay, the present age you should calculate. Ravi's present age you should calculate. Now, let Ravi's present age be X. Okay. Let Ravi's present age be X. So, this is a part where you should, like, you'll find difficult to, frame equation. Okay. Ravi's present age is. So can you read by the sentence and make a equation like present age is, so present age is X. Whenever there is an is, there should be an equal sign. 3 years less than, so less than means minus 3. Twice his age 12 years ago. So if it is X the present age, what will be the age 12 years ago? Obviously it will be X minus 12, right? Twice means this one into 2, twice. And it is 3 years less than, so minus 3. So this is how you form an equation by reading the statement or sentence. By reading the equation, you form a sentence by like this. Okay. So 12 years ago, the age will be X minus 12. So basically what we have is X is equal to 2X minus 24 and minus 3. X is equal to 2X minus 27. Minus 24 minus 3, you should add this. Okay. Then taking 2X to the left side, X minus 2X is equal to minus 27. And what is that? Minus X will be equal to minus 2. So you should be very familiar with the subtraction of the integers and all addition of the integers. So X will be equal to, we'll get the answer as X is equal to 27 years. So the percentage of Ravi is 27 years. So you have the answer here B. We'll check for the answer if it is B or not. Yeah, it's B only, 27 years. Okay. So that is the explanation also given to you. Clear. So this is a simple one where you can form the equation and have those things. Yes, that's the end of Q series 29 that we have, guys. I think that you have enjoyed and learned many things. 10 questions, but from 10 different approaches. Revise these things, learn more questions, do your own questions. Like you can make your own numbers and then do and try it out. Then it will be very familiar with you. Pass it to your friends. Let them also learn. Okay, like we have hardly 2 or 3 months, 2.5 months for the next net exam. Clear. So guys, I think it was a very useful session to you. Thanks a lot. Like study well, prepare well, and like maths and data interpretation, we can make it easy. No worries. Be here with us every day. Learn paper one and we can make it easy. Thank you guys. Thank you for the support and then love you all.